Okay, so rough cut of feedback, group 9.
Yes.
Group 9. Okay. All right. So overall, it's looking good. Very promising. The lip syncing generally is good. The urban locations work. The performance is good. Okay. Things we need to work on. You have to close that one. Sorry. So things that you need to work on. First of all, the main thing for me is I'm still not entirely sure about the structure visually. Okay. So although you've got some really nice match cuts between the different locations and the costumes, I'm not always sure if that is kind of different locations coming together or if you're trying to signify a change in where we are in the verse and chorus. Do you get what I mean?
There's not meant to be any change when you just match cutting when he's walking.
Okay, but because he's in a different location and different clothing, it feels like we're going to another part of the song and then we go back again. And I'm not sure how clear that is. So maybe we need to have a little think about the structure a bit more. Okay. And then the second thing is some of the edits need to, and this is quite normal at rough cut 1, could be cut down even more. Okay. So there's could be
higher
shots,
saturation cuts.
could be higher saturation cuts. Really, what it is some of the cuts happen a bit later, so you could actually make the cuts even sharper. So, for example, we've got one shot where Tabiti in Estate 2. So I think it's the second verse, he's walking down the estate and we've got a shot tracking behind him, but it cuts just after we see him begin to turn and then it cuts. Whereas you want to bring the cut forward so that we don't see him turn. Okay? Does that make sense?
So we don't see him turn or we see him turn and
we either don't see him turn at all or if he's going to turn, we have a lyric with that. Okay, so it's kind of about firming up the cutting to make it even sharper. So, and I can show you there's quite a few places where you want to think about doing that. So if we kind of give feedback kind of from the beginning to end. Okay.
Should I just play it
from
1 minute?
Start from the beginning. No, we'll just start at the beginning and we'll go through and that way you can have some detailed feedback.
I don't know if I believe in God, but I believe in the forces. Like I believe in the 4 seasons.
Now this is a little bit shaky, but do you know there's camera moving there? It's supposed to be. Yeah, okay, that's fine there. So this works, we cut, we get slow motion, and then it cuts and we see.
Is it alright with those two locations alright with different costumes?
At the minute they're okay. They feel okay because then we're going in the white costume, we're then in the urban environment and we feel like he's walked from there to here.
So it's clear that there are 2 different parts of the song.
Yeah, but it feels like the same part of the song. He's leading that bit,
so
and he cuts. Yeah, and we see him in the same clothes. It's almost like we make this connection. He's left there, and he's now here, and he's started the song with us. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
We're with him. But then suddenly we swap, and we're in a different place. We're not in kind of surrounded by these houses in what appears to be a slightly more suburban area. We suddenly come to the Estate 2, which I thought was going to be our verse 2.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
With this track, we didn't have a second verse. This track, which we actually liked.
You've only done the first verse with it. Okay.
Just rudely interrupt, sorry.
Yeah. If you just
Should I
pause
the
it,
recording?
yeah. Someone.
So as I was saying, we only have this bass track on this specific estate.
And you want to use this?
And we actually like how it looks. I mean, if we have to sacrifice it for the structure, then we will. But
okay, well let's carry on. Let's look through and see what else there is.
That's
Did you see how to take on the locations and the costumes together?
You don't mind that?
No, because that feels it's connected to the white costume.
Okay, so we have got a kind of bass track of this, but just in the first verse, a lot of it is from behind, and then in the second verse, then it comes because then
from the front.
Yeah.
Come.
Yeah.
Man, I'll send them out of heaven for that. Blood ain't being talking back on TV. You got
Well, the
ready for
problem is
that.
we've gone
I'm
back
looking
to
little less
that
people and I'm left
the
with
white
that. I
top,
get
now in
offers
the dark
every day,
top.
rich ain't effing
So
with
I
that.
think
So if I'm never super
you need to have
famous, I
some
can
kind of
settle for
pattern
that.
or
It's got that layer
consistency.
cake vibe. Thumping this
I mean, the
go out
match
speaker
content
through
is
letters
nice.
don't size.
Yeah, we like that.
Niggas get
Yeah.
30s and 80s. When niggas go to jail every day, B. It's cut inside, outside, raw, raw, raw.
Okay, and then you rah 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 there. You want that to be on the beat. So when he says rah rah rah, that's when you want the cut.
Okay, we might need some help with that because we spent a lot of time trying to
Yeah,
get that.
so can you see, if you just go back a sec, if you watch that, you're slightly off, so... Okay, so the first ra is here, but you've already moved him from there to there, so you're just cutting it a bit too soon.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Then
Yeah.
you sat down on the third ra, which is when the third movement should be.
Okay.
Does that make
Yeah,
sense? Okay. And now we've gone to...
Too many men talking of blah blah. This is the
Sure.
ends though.
Yeah, and then we're there.
This is the ends. Inside, outside, raw, raw, raw. But too many men
Okay, and then
talking
the
of
thing,
blah blah.
those
This
are
is
the
the
line
ends
shots
though.
nice. It's really hard
You know,
with
this
the
is the
lighting
ends.
on that. I don't know if
This
you
is
should
just
So we
there.
should get rid of it completely.
Yeah, and now this is taking us into the
Four
second
flow, they
verse.
don't make no more
Yeah.
in it.
Okay.
Not 140, but it's fucking raw
So
in
the
it.
problem is I've already associated these with the first verse.
Okay.
Fingers on the way to the club and not in it. Made in a manner so it's fucking authentic. Try and crush a brother spirit with your theories. Jigga said I was the best and
So
niggas
now
act
you
like
go
they
back to
didn't
the
hear it.
one.
I ain't got
That's
stuff with the
nice.
cosign, I ain't
So
in
we
love
can
with
keep
the
that
cocoa.
bit.
I ain't fucking with the
I don't know,
popo.
let's
I'm just fucking with the
probably
business.
see
Fools
what
realist,
this
8
is
years independent. 3 cheers to the Pensmith. The game's wide open, I'm dentist. Trying to find space, I'm Tetris. Not trying to lose faith.
Okay, that one you need to move.
Okay.
Yeah, and now
Cross
this one,
fingers,
you need to
break
put
face,
where you
can't see
cut.
heckless. Back
So
Okay.
we can't. What you're better off probably having is, you know, the one where he's not sinking.
Mhm.
What's going on? Why can't I move this? What's wrong with me today? I like the mouse. There we go. It's because I'm easy on that. Right. So here, you're probably better off
trying
having,
to find space, I'm
instead of that
Tetris.
there, where you kind of, alright, you haven't got anything, you either want a sink there,
Oh, yeah.
or have him, see him walking.
Lose faith,
Okay,
cross
and then it
fingers.
would cut and lose face. We would actually
Break
see.
face, can't see heckless.
Do you know what I
Back
mean?
lines can't change
But you wouldn't have him turn right at the end and
Okay.
then.
And what about this?
Can't change it,
Hold on, go back to that.
can't see heckless. Bad minds can't change never. Move spot but can't change the levels.
Right, it jumps there, and his lip sync isn't so good there.
Okay. So get rid of it.
Yeah.
But that's why we wanted
Just
to
when
do
I was
it like
down
that.
together,
The high end
film
one.
against it without man.
Yeah,
There's no heat, that's
this way.
real.
He point. Oh, sheep can't be shepherds. Where he points at his fleece.
Oh right, okay, I
He
missed
just like
that.
that bit of performance.
Okay.
Sheep can't be shepherd. Just when I was down the other week, wretch film against it without man like me. There's no heat, that's real. Inside, outside, rah rah rah. With too many men talking off blah blah. This is the
Yeah.
ends, man.
Right, just you need to refine the cutting. Okay, it needs to be sharp. That will come. Okay,
Mhm.
but I think the most important thing is to make a decision about the locations and the structure.
Okay.
Because at the minute it feels it's all put together.
Alright.
But you do have to, you've got the nice match cuts and things like that. But
Okay. Can I suggest something while we're still recording? It'll just be 1 second. You see how in the first verse
yeah,
we might stick with this suburban
Yeah.
shot and these
Yeah.
ones,
yeah.
but could we also chuck in this one? We're gonna save it for the third verse, but
I
since
thought you were going to have that in the third one.
we were, but I mean, it's the same costume and
Look, you've got that, which we don't see. Oh, that's the two of you, so you
Yeah.
could have that in. You've got, right, go on. You've got that. You've got that.
oh look, that's 5 seconds.
Yeah. What's that?
That's him talking to himself.
That.
We've got that in.
Okay. That.
That is that beneath bit towards the end.
That.
That is. I'm not sure what verse it is. Let me check.
Right, come to it.
Pour people, they caminha de
Yeah, that's the first verse. Yeah.
There's the other thing you could do.
Mhm.
You could use your location ones. You could use the greenery ones for the chorus. So the chorus is very clearly different.
Which
And have all the urban one. Yeah.
But we want to do the chorus sitting down, and we don't have any sitting down at the rec.
Well, what about these ones for the chorus? Or would that not work?
I mean, if we could.
But I think that's the key thing. You've got to decide how you're going to visually structure it.
Okay. All right.
Because at the minute, it's not entirely clear because it's merging in.
Uh-huh.
And I think that's because you've then got shots that you like and you want, or edits that you like and you want to put them together, don't you?
Yeah.
But then if you're going to do that, you need to do that really consistently throughout the whole thing. Do you get what I mean? So you've got an equal number of shots from both in both verses.
Alright.
And that's the
I
problem.
might save this and then I might copy it and then do those changes in the structure just because I don't want to lose all this
No,
right
of
away.
course not. Yeah, that would be
How
good to
do I copy it?
So we'll just go file save, so save this
Uh-huh.
and then create a new project.
Alright.
So the one would be file save as. Okay, so it's really